Today we have Will.
Hi.
He's our representative bachelor. And we're going to learn how to make pizza.
All right.
First thing you have to start with is yeast. Make sure you have to have warm water or the yeast does not get activated. And actually another little trick to making sure that the yeast works is to add a little sugar to it. We'll just put that up there so you can watch how it bubbles and fizzes. 3 1/4 cups of flour, and that's unbleached flour. Now you're going to have light and fluffy pizza. And then we need the cold water.
Okay. It has to be cold.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the salt. And then immediately we're going to start. The idea is we're trying to form a ball with the dough. Okay, let's stop. You need to feel it. Yeah. I mean, that's perfect. We're going to take this dough and we're going to take it out of here. So put a little flour on your hands too.
Okay.
Okay, get dirty. Constantly are flipping the dough around. Yep, just like that. And if it's sticky, put a little more flour.
It is sticky.
Okay. Now you don't want it to be too, I don't know what the word is, smooth either. It needs to be in the end just a little bit sticky.
Okay.
Why don't you put some oil on this, all in the inside of that bowl.
Okay.
We're going to use this bowl to put the dough in so that it's going to rise. So this is what it should look like.
Okay.
If you see, like we'll go push our finger in, it pops back up at you. And that's perfect. And then you want to roll it around in here so that it gets coated with the olive oil.
How long does this have to sit for?
At least
before
an
it
hour.
rises? An
at least
hour?
an hour. And then you bang it, you push it down and kind of knead it down a bit, and then you put it back and it rises again.
We're gonna throw it.
And then we're going to throw it after that. So what we're going to do right now is you want to set this in a nice warm place because the yeast works better in a warm environment. So if it's winter, I usually stick it in the oven.
Okay.
But because it's summer, we're just going to stick it over here in my Skylight Sun. This is San Marzano from Italy, Nina brand, but you can do any brand. But these are San Marzano, and it's just the best tomato flavor that you're going to have. And it comes in actually a tomato puree sauce, because you want a thicker sauce for pizza. So go ahead and put some salt and pepper in there. And then let's get some oregano. Organic, of course,
Okay.
because you know we have no chemicals here. What I like to do is take off the top, because with dried herbs, you want to release the flavor. And in order to release the flavor, you kind of have to smash it in. Then we want to get some fresh basil.
Okay.
So I'm going to run out to the garden and do that. Smell that.
It smells basil-y. She loves me. She loves me
not.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Oh, you got the love me not.
It's okay.
Okay, now you need some garlic. So I want to show you how easy it is to actually peel garlic. So you get this big clove, and I take my cleaver. If you don't have a cleaver, you could even do it with this thing. I mean, the idea
A
is
blunt object.
just some hard,
Okay.
blunt object, yes.
Okay.
So let's throw those 3 cloves in there. We'll start with that. See if it was me. I'd put another one, but how about spice? Are you into spicy?
I like it hot.
Okay, this is some crushed red cayenne pepper.
Okay.
That came from the garden. So you can put a dash of that, and don't pour the whole
Oh,
thing.
not the whole thing? How does that look? Good?
That looks perfect. Okay, let's just pour it in there. Yeah, so now we're going to take it and we're going to kind of work the dough a little bit. So we're going to take it like this.
Okay.
Okay? All right,
This is what you see in the pizza parlor?
Yeah, and you see how they do this? And then but this is too big a piece to do that. We're not actually doing that kind, but we want to stretch it out before we get it down there. Take your whole hand and flat, and use the palm of your hand too. Now you get to top your pizza. It's real thick. Look how thick it got from when we had it before. See, and it's clumpy. I take my hand and I take it flat.
Smash it in there.
Smash it in. And plus you can kind of feel it on your fingers that way, and you're not.
Yeah.
We just flip that up. And look how beautiful that is. Then you have burnt cheese on your pan.
Yeah.
Then you have to clean the pan. That's how that works. Okay, now, there's much pepperoni.
Is this pepperoni?
Yeah.
These are huge.
I know. Well, this is actually pepperoni from the Italia Deli in Agoura, and
Oops.
they have like some of the best ingredients around here. And then you could add your Italian sausage, your mushrooms,
Jalapenos or whatever.
jalapenos, whatever.
Cool.
I like to top mine with a little pepper.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you like pepper on your pizza?
Yeah, is that good?
Yeah, it's awesome. You're such a spicy guy. So I have this oven on 500 degrees and bottom shelf.
Okay.
But the idea is it gets a real crusty bottom and it fluffs it up on top, and when it all starts to bubble, that's when it's done.
Okay.
Okay, so
Cool.
we'll check that out in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, I think our pizza's ready. We're gonna
Alright,
check
let's get it.
Okay. All right, what I want you to do is I want you to kind of lift up you over
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Lift up the bottom. It's got to be crusty on the bottom, brown. Oh, look at that. It's perfect.
Perfect.
It's your pizza.
Yeah.
Mix it up any way you want.
Right.
That's the beauty. When you make it yourself, you get to do whatever you want. Oh, but it's hot, huh?